Welcome to the Good Buds Podcast, the show where good buds smoke good buds and talk about them. I'm Curtis.
I'm Shank.
Oh!
Isaac.
And this is episode 81, airing Monday, July 4th, 2022. Happy 4th of July, Dependence.
Yay!
And Canadian Independence Day 3 days ago.
Yay! Hey!
But this episode is airing on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Thank you so much for joining us.
Today we are going to be talking about automobiles and how we're going to solve single-handedly the gas crisis.
Absolutely. We are good buds. We are stoner engineers, and we can figure this shit out somehow.
Yeah, we smoke enough gas to know.
Exactly. So we're going to be throwing out some ideas and also looking at some concept cars from the past that might, if we bring them back, they might revitalize the car industry. So
True.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, with all that being said, the first thing we have to do is, of course, get some gas of our own.
It's true. We got to fuel up our tanks.
Damn straight. And to fuel up our tanks today I have some Ice Cream Man.
Nice.
A man in a van. He drives around because he can.
And yeah, I got a BC Rockstar. It's also a man in a van that drives around because he can.
And Isaac, anything you got today?
He's reaching. He's digging deep for this one.
Digging deep.
Going deep for this one.
He's digging on deep. Come on.
Rolling in the deep. Ah, there you go.
Isaac has a can. He's the man, and he has a can of root beer, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go. It's nice.
Yeah.
Light, frothy. But with all that being said, buds, hopefully you have your bongs packed, your bowls packed, your joints rolled, your blunts rolled, your vapes ready, your rigs ready. Or if you have edibles, take them now before later. Take them now. It does not matter. It is time.
Eat all of them.
Yeah, yes. It is time to blaze it. Toke toke shkaboke. Delicious.
Damn, I love that.
Like I was saying before, I'm smoking on that Ice Cream Man. It's clocking in at 24% THC.
Nice, not bad at all. I'm smoking the BC Rockstar, and it is sitting at a total of it just says 28 milligrams of THC, so I assume around 28%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But with that, we do plan on doing a more in-depth strain review, so if you want to check that out in the future when we release it, probably tomorrow, it'll be on our YouTube channel. Check that out. We have plenty of other interesting content exclusive for YouTube there, or the video format of our podcast where you can see our fucking faces. It's right here. Hi.
It's true. Hi. Yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Fucking, we got plenty of stuff over there for you.
Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy content, but if you want a little bit more content, you can hop over to our Instagram and our other social media. You can go to @GoodBudsCurtis, @GoodBudsShank, @GoodBudsIsaac, or @GoodBudsPodcast on Instagram, where you can see behind-the-scenes stuff, funny things that we share, memes, advertisements that are going on for things we've got upcoming, that kind of stuff. Please do check it out. Also, there's a link to our Discord down below where we are it's popping off right now. All kinds of cool memes, all kinds of great content. It's a place where you buds can go see our weekly topics that we're going to be talking about on the podcast. Yeah. And if you're interested in that, just go on down to those links below in the description. Join up. We would love to hear from you.
Absolutely. We're probably going to be using it a little bit today. And on top of all of that stuff, if you want to help support the show a little bit more wherever you can, be sure to check us out on Patreon. We have many tiers that you can choose from to donate. Starts as low as $1, but you can get some intense behind-the-scenes stuff. You can get some fucking incredible you can join us live is what I was trying to say.
Yeah. He was gonna say foot play, but it's all good.
That's a different thing that I like.
Oh yeah, that's only Isaac will talk about.
So anyway, be sure to check out our Patreon. Plenty of cool shit over there. Thank you to our patrons already who are supporting Mr. Benji Bills and Good Buds Isaac. And
thank you.
Anybody who, if you can't afford to donate or anything like that, just giving us a like, a share, a comment, a follow, anything like that, anything for free, it helps us out greatly.
Means a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Isaac, where else can the buds catch us?
Tumblr.com.
That's right. I'll reblog that every time.
We are LGBTQ plus A B C D.
I think there's a 2S at the beginning now. It stands for like PlayStation 2.
E F U and your mom and your sister and your dog.
No, not your dog.
Oh no, everything but your
Not
dog.
the dog.
That's right.
Everybody but your dog.
That's right.
Because the dog never did nothing wrong.
La da 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 da.
All right. So anyway, where can they actually catch us?
On Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Same thing as our Instagrams.
Mm.
Probably link below. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there'll be links down there. Yeah, there are definitely links.
Exactly. All three of us do it. Sometimes together, sometimes apart. Sometimes
True.
it's all apparent.
It's true.
But
One of us is usually online.
exactly. But with all that being said, I still have another thing of this bong as well as this pen that I've been holding on to and hitting on. I'll talk about that in just a second. But
I got like a half a joint right here, and I got some of my vape right here. So I'll do a double hit. I'll hit my vape first, and then I'll hit my joint.
We're
yeah,
not
I'm
both
just
at
gonna
the
kill
same
rest of
time.
this bong. So for our buds
Alright.
at home, it is time. If you still got some left, let us blaze it. Tok tok shabok.
Eat your munchies. Oh.
Oh, I think I got a little seed at the end.
Oh no.
It was almost nice until that.
Unfortunate and disappointing.
That's my fault. It's a dark room and I didn't catch it.
It happens. It happens. But speaking of unfortunate and disappointing, our topic for this week, it's unfortunate how fucking high the gas prices are right now, and I'm very disappointed that I have to pay that much for a fucking gas.
Absolutely. We want to solve this problem, but first let's bitch.
I know.
I'm
First
fucking
and foremost,
pissed right now.
can I just very quickly, without somebody jumping in the comments and calling me a communist, not that I wouldn't welcome your comment, and I encourage you to do so if you want to, but why the fuck does that dude get to have like a yacht trip every fucking year and 3 houses and a nicer car than I could ever own when like some people can't even afford to fuel their cars up to go to fucking work?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? How is that? How are people like, that's okay? Like, do you expect that to be you someday? Because he's making sure that never happens.
Exactly. He told that so it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you know, like all of these, because my buddies, like I have family members that have worked in the oil fields and stuff like that, and they're like, it's real good money. When you go out here and work in the oil fields, it's real good money. I'm like, dude, you're literally working 48-hour days. Like, you're going to work and not going home from work for 48 solid hours.
You're sleeping on
And
cots
it's like,
on big metal
and yeah, and when you do, and when you do go home, like home from that, like you're away from your family at a camp where you can't spend any money. It's like, and of course they're gonna pay you good money for that because no one would voluntarily do it for less. You know what I mean? They have to.
Right.
But the thing is that they're fucking over their customers so that you can get that high pay, so that they can fuck you over because you should realistically be getting paid more than them.
Significantly more.
Like, you know, the people that are on the ground doing the hard work, like the dudes that bust their asses sleeping on cots away from their family, every one of those dudes should be paid more than the CEO, if not the same amount.
Exactly. The CEO
Like, you
sitting
know?
in his office just directing where it goes. And
Yeah.
he gets fucking paid.
Now, granted, it's hard. CEO is a hard job. Like, granted that it does take, there's a lot of responsibility and everything else that comes with dealing with the board and dealing with the, you know, management and everything else. But it's not nearly comparable to the hard job of actually extracting, refining, and processing the fuel.
Right. See, even if they want to pay the same salary to the oil workers as the CEO and just allow the CEO to get stock shares or whatever and shit like that, that's fine, you know?
Yeah, just cut the CEO's pay down and shovel that money over to the other people, or give it back to the customers.
Right. Fucking, or something like that. But yeah, other than like there should definitely be a certain level where anybody in an office space should not be making any more than the guys who are out on the fucking oil.
Oh, hell yeah, no. I agree. The people doing the actual hard work, like, should really be the ones who benefit from the, you know, the high pay, the money. But not only that, but I mean, like, the cost of inflation, I get that it exists. Like, as the world exists, things get more expensive. Everybody knows that. But there's like a math to it that they're completely ignoring. Like, you know, for a few years they were like reasonable with it, and they were like, okay, so the cost of things is going to go up as, you know, demand goes up or supply or whatever else. but they've gotten it. So we're at the point in history where it's less expensive to refine fuel. It costs less to ship it. It costs less to mine it, produce it, and everything else. Like it's cheaper than it has ever been to process raw,
Right.
fuel or oil. And like somehow they're still making it look like inflation is making the costs go up instead of corporate greed and
Exactly.
profiteering, like looking for more money. Like every year, that's the real
It's
inflation. The real inflation is they need yearly profits that grow by like 4 times,
exactly. Otherwise, their
which isn't,
business does
yeah.
not look profitable. And when
Yeah.
you're already
Because then,
making
yeah.
a pretty much maximum you can until a new generation comes in and starts driving, you're pretty much at your market cap for a while.
Yeah, so you basically have to jack up the prices so that your existing customers are giving you more money so that you can go to the board that's like invested in you and say, see, we're making more money, like
Mm-hmm.
see, look, like we're making more money, like and they're only making more money because other people at the bottom of the totem pole, their workers and their customers are getting fucked
Workers,
in the
yeah,
ass.
workers are getting cut off more, and the fucking people who have or the
Yeah,
customers are fucking having to pay more.
yeah.
So yeah,
Exactly. So it's like, and so they just so every year they can make more and more money on the top of the money that they're already making every year, and like it's like it gets to
it's
a
a
point where
vicious
you're kind
cycle.
of like it gets to a point where you're kind of like, man, is anybody just gonna stop these dudes from trying to double their profit every year? Because that's not feasible. Like you can't
Exactly.
get blood from a stone, and you can't ask me to pay twice as much for gas next year. I can't do it. Like if you come to me and say it's going to be $4 like per liter or whatever, because right now it's $2 per liter here, and a liter is it's a gallon is 3.5 liters.
Something like that.
Um, yeah, a gallon is 3.5 liters. So right now, like we're looking at for like 3.5 liters of gas, I'd probably be paying like $3 ish, maybe more, a little bit more than three
Well, if
dollars.
it's $2 for a liter, then
Well, it's $2 for so it'd be three,
like
so it'd be three,
six.
$4 almost, yeah, for like almost $5
Right.
basically, right? So it's expensive as fuck. And so like if they reasonably asked me to pay double that next year for fuel, I couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
couldn't reasonably do that and
As of
keep
right now,
driving.
ours recently this week just finally in my area of Detroit just started dipping below fucking $5 a gallon. But
Yeah.
Ohio's about
last
to hit 350 on 4th of July.
nice.
Mm.
But fucking the last 2 weeks, the highest I see it reach was fucking $5.42.
Yeah, and you're pretty close to the border too, so our prices would be pretty comparable. Like they'd
Right.
be pretty close.
Yeah. Which is why at $2 per liter, 3 gallons, you'd be paying roughly $6, which is equivalent to about $5 American.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
that's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down here too, also. But
Yes. Well, they did an interrupter clause, I think, to drop the prices down. They had
exactly.
in Canada, I know that I think it's an international thing, but they've got an interrupter clause to basically be like, no, fuck you, we're not paying that much for fuel. So they end up just dropping the price down, but
Exactly.
it goes up
So
by like 50 cents and then they drop it down by 10. And they're like, we brought the price down.
so we've so obviously we're establishing that we really can't do anything in terms of politically or business wise in order to stop this.
No,
So
it's mostly an ethics thing.
yeah,
It's a morality and an ethics thing at this point.
correct. So at this point, the best thing we can do as consumers is
Eat the
find
rich.
second best thing we can do as consumers is we can find either alternative sources or use our sources in a more confined and more easier to manage type of manner.
Fuck yeah,
So,
pump our shit into the fucking science programs.
exactly. So, let us talk about, some concepts that we have. Now,
Yeah,
one that all of us unanimously would have for a weed concept or for a concept car, weed.
yeah. We. I mean, they already first and foremost,
This has
a
already
hemp, a
been
hemp,
done
a hemp
science.
fueled car has already existed, and I'm not talking about one was made in 2010 or in 2015. Alfonso Bernardo made no. I'm talking 1941. Henry Ford, when he wasn't high fiving the Nazis, basically made a fucking car that not only was made from hemp because he used hemp plastics to make the parts and materials and everything else,
Right.
because pound for pound, it's about as strong as steel. And not only that, but he also used the fibers for like the seat belts. I don't even know if it had seat belts, but for the seats, for the
The cloth,
upholstery,
yeah, the upholstery was made out of hemp cloth and clothing.
and he used hemp oil and fuel and refined hemp oil to make biodiesel, which it ran on.
Mm-hmm.
So he
And the oil
basically
for it and everything
yeah,
else. Pretty much
the
everything that
lubricant,
wasn't
everything.
everything
Yeah,
that wasn't water based, basically.
if it didn't have to be metal, or basically like, if it didn't have to be metal, then it was fucking made of hemp.
Right.
And it's like,
obviously
and
the
it
engine block wasn't made out of that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
exactly.
a different kind of engine and shit like that, but that
Yeah.
had to be
Well, it was a diesel engine. It was a diesel engine because like diesel engines can very easily be converted to run on
on
biodiesel.
Really.
And so that's all he did was he used the hemp to make biodiesel, and it ran great. It ran awesome. And this existed in 1941, but unfortunately there were these people that were around, these dudes, like I don't know who they were. There was just this cabal of homies who like for some reason really didn't want an alternative to oil.
Correct.
It was weird. It's like they used to be around here, stopping people from investing heavily in any alternative fuels. It's weird.
By the way, quick disclaimer, nobody here on the Good Buds podcast is any form of scientist. We are merely talking for entertainment and commentary value.
This is very true.
We have no intention of creating any form of alternative fuel sources.
Yeah, oil companies, please don't kill us.
Basically.
We are no threat to you. Not only that, but my monkey knows kung fu, so...
Look, I've already invested heavily into you guys, and by investing, I mean I fill my car.
It's true. It's true. I do that instead of a mortgage.
So yeah, and on top of this, other cannabis-based vehicles have also already existed. Shall we not forget the legendary Cheech and Chong who created a vehicle?
Yeah, unfortunately that went up in smoke.
But I'm tisk. But yeah.
But
I think
but yeah, no.
I think there would be better ways to implement this into the modern day. For example, may I present with you guys the Hotbox? What this is a car where essentially it's a two-person car, kind of shaped like a smart car, made out of hemp plastic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But obviously you're not allowed to smoke and drive, right?
You can't. Yeah, it's true.
I'm using air quotations for the audio listeners.
For anybody, yes, they're
not allowed to smoke and drive. So what you do is you have a completely separated compartment that you can still talk through with your passenger. And the way this works
like an intercom.
Now you need to have your passenger in there because he's just going to be sitting in there blazing it.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And the heat from that is going to cause some form of combustion inside, yada yada, CO2 turbines.
They'll take the smoke and compress it like in a condenser. Like they'll basically take it and they'll like use a like air compressor to like compress it in a chamber and turn that into a fuel.
Exactly. So your friend's basically in a vacuum chamber while he's smoking a whole bunch of dope. But it also
Dude, we can take turns. We'll do a road trip.
Exactly.
See, now here's the thing, hear me out. Why not have it be a two-person one, and instead of having separated chambers, have it be one chamber, but have the vehicle be either fully autonomous, or you can have a third friend sitting in a special seat on the outside, almost like a carriage driver, and they would be the one driving it.
I should just say right now, obviously we shouldn't be excluding self-driving cars and anything like that, because that's just the obvious answer is just electric self-driving cars.
Just let it drive itself.
Exactly. Obvious answer. Well,
yeah. Okay, then it's not self-driving, but it has an extra seat on the outside for a friend who doesn't smoke that just sits there like a carriage driver.
Well, the designated driver could also sit, in there. That's why it's also a separated chamber. The thing is, there's also a slot where you can just open it up and also and then close it up. So that way, I don't know what you're talking about, officer.
Or you could have like one of those buttons that you.
This is just like the press button that we just pass French fries through when we stop at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, exactly. So that he can pass you his money and you can pass stuff back into him. That kind of thing. So
exactly. It's
absolutely.
Not for me to get into clam bake.
No, of course not. Of course not. See, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, you could almost design it like the Homer from the episode of The Simpsons where Homer goes to Detroit and designs the like ultimate man car. It'd kind of be like that, like with the bubbles. No, it's fantastic. It's like it's got rack and peanut steering. Rockin' peanut steering. So Isaac, if you could think of an alternate car, like what kind of thing would you do, man? Like what would you? What would you slap
I
together?
wonder what I can make a car run off of.
He takes a big swig of his A&W root beer.
Hmm. Orange juice sounds like a good idea.
This would be a great
Oh,
idea.
honestly, you're not wrong.
Imagine.
Could make a battery with the acidic orange juice, and
I was about to say, just have your car be both liquid cooled and electric powered with fucking orange juice that just
that would be incredible.
currents the fucking electricity around and powers.
That would
the
actually,
electric-
yeah,
If it
orange
moved-
juice.
If it moved at a fast enough speed, maybe.
Oh, you could make
Hmm.
it look like one of those fruit cars from that cartoon, that kids cartoon. What is it? The town where like they drive around in like an apple and an orange and shit and a banana and like the animals are all like, fuck, what was that show, man? Oh, that's gonna break my brain. If you buds know, comment down below wherever you are right now, or
Better
jump on our Discord and let me know because
Please let us know, because otherwise Shank seems crazy.
It's true.
But anyway,
No, I mean,
I wonder
already
what
seem
else.
crazy,
I'm
but-
thinking more like a liquid cooled PC where they have fucking orange dye going all through it, and then you've got the fucking tubes and shit.
All right, hear me out.
All right, I got you.
Weed related,
Yep.
bong water. Because the bong water has the hemp and shit in it.
You're not wrong.
That would be a good way of fucking getting rid of it. The only thing that would you would just need to put multiple filters on it so you don't get any resin caught in it, and the filter
Yeah,
has
that's-
to be changed out.
Well, there's already a fuel in cars. They already have in your gas
mean-
tank. They have a fuel filter.
Well, actually,
the fuel
it
filter's
could-
under the
it
hood, my
could
bad,
like
my bad.
condense
That's
the
the
like
pump.
it
Filter
could
it on your
condense
way
the
in.
partially burnt like chunks and stuff like that. It could condense them into like fuel pucks. You know, because like they've got a lot of oil and stuff in them.
But like
and
I said,
if
they
they
already got
squeeze
fuel
the water
filters
out of
for the
it,
gas in your
if
car.
it like squeezes
so-
the water out of it, you'd have like little resin pucks that would. And anybody who's smoked any resin or burnt resin before, and don't lie, we've all done it.
Okay. Okay.
Like you
How
know
about
that
this?
resin, like when you light it, it
Yeah.
burns, right?
So how about this? Instead of getting it clogged at the bottom of your tank or figuring out some way in your tank to fucking get that unagitated or whatever, you filter it out, or you have the filter on your way into the gas tank, like a little bit down into the fucking way, so you can
Yeah.
just pour your bong right in.
And then it slides off or comes off.
The thing is, when you close your tank, it fucking puts something down that pressurizes it. And after a certain
Oh,
point,
squeezes the rest of the water out. Yeah.
right, and after a certain point, when it's compressed, say like an inch thick, it'll fucking drop it down the car into a reservoir, and you have fucking overdrive.
Exactly.
like a
You just
video
press
game.
button and you press a button and it drops one of the pellets down and it like lights the pellet on fire and everything just goes.
Like a nitrous boost.
You're like, yeah, this is fucking great. All right, man, Curtis, this car is real fast, dude. Man, this is amazing.
Why did you press the button?
What in the Too Fast, Too Furious fuck?
What in the too fast, too fucking shit is this?
I think that would be a great idea, actually. Fucking
Honestly, I'm
bong water
seeing this
fucking
in my mind's eye and I'm in love with the idea.
Bong water, and since
Bong
THC
water
is
and-
thick, you can use that as motor oil.
That's yep, you're not wrong.
And when it be I don't know how long that would last since it
Okay.
dissolves
brilliant.
after.
All right, so here's mine. Here's my concept for a weed driven car that isn't the Ford model or whatever. All right, so check it out. It's like a steampunk fucking badass car, like steampunk style car.
Okay.
And it runs on burning weed. Like that you can literally just like you make condensed,
Shoveling.
you know those machines like where you can make like condensed weed pucks?
Yeah.
Basically,
Or like the bricks, like the cartel
yeah, or the bricks, yeah, like the cartel bricks. Essentially, you would have like those that would auto feed into the engine whenever you needed it, and it would like power a boiler or whatever that would create like electrical energy or some shit, and steampunkized would make the cargo. And here's the thing: is you could also, if you wanted to, just press a switch on the dashboard that would just divert some of the smoke directly through the vents of the car to fill the entire fucking inside of the
through
car
the-
in like a quarter of a second.
Well,
You can just be like, all right, let's hotbox this bitch. Ching, poof.
have multiple modes. So obviously you want heating, cooling, and everything like
Oh, of course, yeah.
But then you have one mode where it's just like a small amount, one mode where it's just fucking full fills the car in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you need to have a mask that hangs from the ceiling with a fucking extendable.
Yeah, so you could do like the air mask on like an airplane. Yeah.
Well, air mask like an airplane, or I was thinking more like Mad Max, but either way.
Either way it works. But no, yeah, so it'd be that kind of thing. And also a fourth mode so that you can release a whole giant cloud of it behind you like a smoke screen, so that if anybody's following you or you're stuck in traffic and you want the people behind you to have a better day, you can just like press the fourth button and it would like put a giant smoke cloud around the entire car that would obscure the car in a cloud from the outside so that nobody'd be able to fucking see you. Cops try to pull you over, you're just like, nope.
Okay, the Green
Love that.
Hornet.
Now, there's only 2 problems with that. One, it would probably get pretty expensive after a while.
I mean, weed's super cheap to grow and easy to grow. You don't even need it to be actual weed. You could literally just use just like hemp.
Okay. See, when you put it like
Like,
that,
doesn't
it's
it- yeah.
easy.
Yeah, it doesn't even really need to be weed, but I mean, you could like you'd use high yield weed if you wanted to get baked. You know that I would, because I'd be the dude who invented it, right? So I mean, everybody would buy one from me, and I
Hemp
could
is
afford
like
the fucking...
unleaded and fucking premium.
Yeah, exactly, right? You go to the gas station, you're like, yeah, I need to get 7 bricks of unleaded.
New term for the gas station.
It's just trimmings and fucking shit like that, just no seeds.
Exactly, right? No seeds, yeah. And you don't want, the popping. It makes the engine pop.
Exactly.
But
So,
no,
yeah,
straight up, dude. Like,
the only
it's just
other-
like, yeah.
The only other problem I can see with that is you would either have to portion weed if you're going on short trips, or you have to burn an entire time on short trips, or you have to go in and out real quick. Because otherwise, once that one goes into the fire, it's burning pretty much.
Oh, 100%. And that's the thing is, modern steam engines are actually really efficient, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, if you have like,
Well,
say
that's
like,
because they usually have a base like coal or some shit like that that can keep that.
yeah,
heat
but
for
if
a
you're
lot
doing
longer.
like, if you're doing like a scientifically enhanced weed brick, like of like just condensed like compressed weed, and like in a perfectly like designed engine that's like airtight or whatever, then I don't know, man, yeah, you could get a good distance on it, especially with the efficiency of gear ratios and
Right.
gear systems they've got now. Like,
I think you could get a good distance on it, but the question is, let's say you just have to go a mile down the road and back. So now in 2 miles, are you going to burn an entire brick? That
you
could last
can, well,
20
you can
miles,
put the
or you
engine
can
out.
portion
No, you
off?
can, because that's the thing is, if you've got a brick in there, all you've got to do is basically just shut the oxygen intake off to that brick and it'll immediately go out, and then you can just relight it as soon as you want to get the car going again. The only bad downside is that with boiler engines, it takes a second for the boiler to actually start boiling. You know what I mean? Like for the
So I
water to
think
start.
It would
But,
probably
like,
be better
but-
to base it off the pressure as opposed to.
Yeah, like because the boiler has to start boiling to like create steam pressure and shit to move the engine, right? So that the physical action of getting the water to start boiling is what takes the longest. But if you've got an efficient engine, that fucking happens quick. So,
Fair point.
and then
Okay.
once it's boiling, you can just divert the steam energy to drive the car, and then
Makes
also
sense.
get baked as fuck at the same time.
All right.
Design it like a Rolls Royce Phantom, just to make it extra boner design. Like I'm like.
Oh, my car would be fucking. I take mine back on saying it's designed kind of like a smart car. Mine's actually more designed like an El Camino. And the hatch can
Nice.
open in the back, so anybody who's sitting in the back.
Nice.
can
I like
also
it.
do that.
I like it. I dig it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, El Camino. Fuck yeah, brother.
So, hypothetically, steering a little bit away from cannabis, are there any
Yeah.
other ideas that we have for cars?
I wonder.
Something that cars can be based off of.
I actually do. There was one that years and years ago. It was one that was attempted and never quite ended up taking off. But water powered cars, like
Right.
cars that are specifically powered by. I don't know what the system was, because the dude never really like fully divulged his secrets before he ended up dying and taking the secret with him. But he legitimately had a car that got dismantled, that he fucking has video of him it running on water, as a fuel source.
Well,
Like it was used like I think he used like electricity and water to create hydrogen and oxygen, and then it like used the hydrogen as a fuel source and
electrolysis
the
or some
oxygen.
shit like that.
Yeah, and then use the oxygen to like power another
Electrons
system
and
that created the
protons.
electricity that charged the batteries. So
Now,
like all you needed to do was provide distilled
course.
water or whatever.
of course, fucking water.
I wouldn't want to
power would
hoax
be-
though.
Water power would be fucking great, and now we are kind of moving similar to that with some hydrogen-based fuels and hydrogen-based energy and shit like that. But
True.
kind of steering aside from that, since that one, I mean, obviously that one was attempted and the guy got unalived. So
Yep.
hypothetically,
That
that
was
one
the
probably
thing.
wouldn't fly again. So, and the same thing with the. Obviously, I'm sure some people have seen the guys who go around and collect French fry grease from restaurants and
Yes.
filter that out and convert that into fuel.
Yeah, that actually is a fully viable system. Actually, I
Extremely
have
viable.
I have a good friend of mine from Cape Breton who her father, when I went up to visit them, he had converted all of the family vehicles. They were all diesel cars, and he had converted all of them to biodiesel. And he actually did that. He would go to the local stores and he would actually buy the oil off of them rather than because he could probably cheese them and get it donated, but he'd buy it from them and he'd convert it at their house in this fucking thing that he had built in their garage that was massive, and he converted it himself into biodiesel. And
Yeah.
like their whole family, all of their cars, they were all first and foremost Volkswagens because they were just diesel cars.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
have an option for free gas, might as well fucking go for it.
Yeah, and I mean it's like it cost money, but it was better for the environment and it was cheaper overall than another fuel source, and it worked.
30
But like
bucks
that's the thing is,
for 20 gallons of fucking grease as
yeah,
opposed to what is it now? Fucking close to $80 for that.
something like that. Yeah, and so it's one of those things where fucking basically it just makes more sense to like do that small scale because they don't have any people doing it on a massive industrial scale right now, like a large enough scale that it would be able to meet the supply
Right.
of
As of
regular people.
Yeah, as of
So
right now,
like,
most of the
yeah,
people around here who do it are guys in vans who promote the fact that they do it themselves.
yeah,
They do.
exactly. That's the big thing is like people who do biodiesel are just like the people that are around there and the people that I know personally, like they're very proud of the fact that they do it themselves. Like they're
At
like,
some point, somebody figured
yeah,
it out, and now they're just proud to share that knowledge and fucking
yeah,
use it.
they're like, oh, like, like, we're not buying fuel from the government. We're buying fuel from like, we're making our own fuel and stuff like that and everything else. And they're very usually independent people that, kind of want to like, do it themselves. So like,
Right. Quite a few people, kind of on radar, but a lot of what I've seen also is a lot of people who are off radar, who will
yeah,
just make their one visit into town or whatever,
yeah.
buy a bunch of.
Well,
fucking
it's
fire
easier
grease.
that way, if you convert like all of your tractors and everything else or whatever to run on biodiesel, then you just make your own fucking biodiesel at home. Like,
Right.
and it's like Bob's your uncle, you get yourself an easy fucking fuel source.
So, like I was saying, excessive or exceeding from hydrogen based and water and fucking biodiesel and shit like that. Some things that we think would be interesting to be fuel sources. For example, what if, and bear with me on this one, what if you open up your gas tank
Yeah.
and there's a very long spike
Yeah.
that's hollowed out that kind of reaches up, and your gas tank perfectly fits one of those fucking tall boy cans, and you punch in different fucking tall boy cans for different effects. Here are the two that I'm mainly thinking of.
Okay.
First off, any form of energy drink, specifically Monster Energy or Rockstar Energy, and your
Yeah.
car gets super fast.
Oh, makes sense.
Now, if it's nitrous energy, you go nitrous fast.
Oh, so you do the whole and the stuff outside the window starts like
Actually, you know what? This isn't on the gas tank outside. This is inside on the center console. So that way you
Yeah.
can just quick change them out as you need them. This would
Yeah.
be sick as fuck.
and your glove compartment has like a rack built into it that has like a bunch of different cans.
Your passenger seat is just a mini fridge. You have no
Even better.
passenger seat. It's just a
Even better.
fridge.
Yeah,
If they're cold, then they work even better.
makes
Then
sense.
you got Red Bull, which will make your car go so fast that it flies.
Yeah, it gets wings. It's true. Actually, your doors turn into gull wing doors.
Monster Java, your car starts playing smooth jazz.
Yep.
Bang,
Yep.
your car immediately crashes into the nearest wall.
Yep. That Bob Marley energy drink just makes your car drive kind of slow, but it gets the low rider kind of bounce going.
Get some nice little bounce in there. One other
Like,
one I was thinking of. Why can't I?
Four Loco just makes it spin out.
You don't put Four Loko in your car. No.
Just makes it.
That's like filling your car with moonshine. It'll work, but it's gonna start sputtering very quickly.
Yeah, shit's going down.
But the Mountain Dew one.
Oh yeah, Mountain Dew.
Makes your car start sweating
No, that's
and
Gatorade.
driving really slow past women.
No, Gatorade. Your car just starts leaking a whole bunch of colorful fluids.
Thanks, early 2000 commercials were lying to me.
So,
Yeah, start
basically-
spinning a basketball on its antenna.
So yeah, basically just a car where in the center dashboard there's a fucking holder with a spike that you can pop fucking tall boy cans into. Oh, Twisted Tea.
Oh god.
Give your car that extra punch that it needs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Slap down on the concrete. Fucking punch
Immediate,
that
just
pedal.
donk it. Yeah, just donks it. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. That'd be ridiculous. It'd be ridiculous. Good idea. No, that is. Yeah, I think that'd be a good call.
Plus, I can just imagine it now. Do 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 do. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Fucking popcorn flies out. You grab another one, flip it really quickly, pop it in.
Anime style.
Pop it in sixth gear. Higher on the streets, and I know it's my time to go. Exactly. I think it would be glorious.
I was driving up a building. What the fuck?
My God.
New physics not better.
We're in the Matrix now. This is why I said don't take Four Loco.
Epic guitar solo, and then Isaac just comes out.
My God.
But he's not actually playing the guitar. He's just going.
All right, gentlemen. Some alternative fuel sources. What do you got?
Yes.
What would be
Alright,
some good context?
This is never done before.
All right.
Electricity.
Hold up. 1 second.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Guys, I don't know if anybody's done this before.
It's never been done before.
Guys. Okay, so we're on to something here. Now, we have to publish this. We're obligated to. Because we're journalists. So we can't hide this idea from the world. Like, which we should do. We should, by all intents and purposes, profit
Elon
off of
Musk
this
did it
incredible
first,
idea.
Damn it.
Wait.
Okay,
Elon
okay. What
Musk?
about?
Elon Musk did it first. Damn it.
Fuck.
All right. What about? We have a car that still runs on gas,
Okay.
but it's partnered with electric motors.
Whoa. So it's like
So it's a
like
car
Like
that
two
runs.
of them together.
like a
So
chimera.
it's like a car that has a gas motor in it, but
Yeah.
it gets helped by electric motors.
That's
So a car only has
So-
like
so-
50 miles
so-
per gallon instead of the 20 something.
like
So
a
do you
bi-
need, like
a bi, like a
bi-curious?
high, like they hybridize
Oh,
them
wait.
together.
Yeah, like when you're the hybridized strains of cannabis.
Oh my God! Wait, like the car's got fucking polymerization.
Yes. They call it a polymerized car or
Polymerized, that's right.
chimera.
Why don't we just call it a hybrid?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hybrid works because we smoke hybrids all the time.
Wow, Isaac, that sounds like a Ford Flex.
All right, this joke has been done.
And scene.
Uh.
But legit though, electric cars are a brilliant fucking idea. And honestly, I think battery technology getting better and better and better and better and better is like going to make it so that they're more viable
Exactly.
as an actual option.
I like them
And it's like,
now
yeah.
just because they are the gateway for what is possible to come later. I do not
Mhm.
enjoy or currently stand for the current state of electric cars just because of lithium mining, fucking the amount of
Yeah.
recycling,
as
the amount of cars that are just sitting in junkyards.
like
that-
current generation VR, same
As-
idea. It's like I
as
like
a-
the idea and I support it.
as a guy who enjoys
Do better.
a good vehicular, I don't want the combustion engine to die yet.
Dude, man, they can make electric engines that are like substantially more efficient, faster, and stronger than like regular fuel engine. And like
They just need more
and
research.
not
Who
only that, but like
cares? It's not
not o-
gonna be the
but not
same.
only that, but
Okay, okay.
they can make them sound and feel like gas motors. So they make the engines
Okay.
vibrate.
Okay. So how about
They already
this?
do that in the
How
BMW
about this?
i8.
So how about this? What if it's electric cars for civilian use, so that way it saves environment, and then combustion engines can still be used for sport and racing and
See,
other fun.
True.
what was I about to say?
Or just
And also
make that,
collection.
or just make it so that like you can drive like I mean to be fair, if you wanted to go out and buy an old like fucking steam powered car from the 1930s right now or 20s right now, you could do that. Like and you could drive it around like for like antique shows and shit like that. But I mean like like just like maybe just make electric cars dirt cheap and then everybody will own them instead
Like,
of
I don't know. I don't want to
That's
be
the
like
other-
that Family Guy skit where the guy was just like, "I'll be there 20 minutes after you with throw up all over me."
Ding, 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 ding.
I'll be there 20 minutes after you with throw up all over me.
Oh my god, dude.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, my grandpa had a Model A.
That's fucking badass.
See, none of my grandparents had anything cool as all the people around me.
Dude around here had a Model T and he drives it around and stuff like that. It's pretty
Had
fucking
a-
cool.
My little brother, his father's mother, one of her neighbors had I think a Model T as well. He had a Model
Nice.
T and then like a 1932 like hot rod boy car.
That's fucking badass. That's badass. Yeah, there's a lot of old farts around here with real nice old cars.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
the owner of my house is one. He's like 80 something and
And that's the thing.
he'll drive that Mustang like he fucking just stole it.
And
Yeah.
these cars are almost getting up to their fucking 100-year if they haven't already hit their 100-year mark.
exactly.
I'm not a huge card fan. And they're
Yeah, I
still
love
being
cars.
driven around and loved and shit like that. So even
Yeah.
if electric cars become the new norm, gas cars are still going to be around.
Yeah, they'll
for
still
a
be
lot
around,
longer.
and I think that's completely
And-
fine, and I think
And
they
because
should
of
keep
oil
them around.
companies and shit like that, they're never going to fully go away. They're still going to have to make some form of cash. So
Yeah.
they're still
Well,
going to be
the
providing
only-
oil and gas and shit to whoever
What
they need
the only company that's doing electric cars is Tesla, fully electric. Other than
to. There's
GMC, GMC does have the Hummer, and Ford is trying to make
Right.
two. I think actually
I thought
Ford
Ford
has
had no,
Ford has
Ford
one.
has
They have the
yeah.
Mustang Mach E.
And I
But
thought
don't they-
BMW
isn't-
also has a fucking
isn't
all
the
electric.
and the Chevy Volt?
No, the Chevy Volt is a hybrid.
Yeah, Chevy Volt hybrid.
Okay.
The Chevy Volt got discontinued in 2018.
But the point
Yes,
is,
yes,
with Tesla going full electric, a lot of other cars at least dipping their
Tesla-
toes into hybrid vehicles, and other cars dipping
Yeah,
their toes
no.
into full electric.
Tesla's been doing full electric. Ford has one, which is the Mach E, and they're working on the pickup truck right now
Yeah.
to be full electric. And then GMC dropped the Hum EV, which is there's only like a few out there right now. And I think LeBron James is like one of the only few people to have one. I think there's like less than 10. And LeBron James has one because he's a fucking advocator for GMC.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Well, and like, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
but I think-
slow right
yeah.
now, but obviously Tesla came into the field with only that in mind. They never planned to use.
Oh,
fucking
and they've been like that
gasoline.
since 2013.
Right.
Yeah.
They never intended to enter the market with a gasoline-powered car, so
Nope.
they obviously had plenty of time for research and development on.
Well, their method was actually really smart to make a really kind of cheap model of their car that's like super, super, super cheap and sell a fuck ton of those so that they can use that to fund and finance the more expensive models of car that they sell to people. You know what I mean? Like, and it basically made it so that they got like a bunch of free marketing because anybody could go on their website and basically buy a Tesla.
Right.
And like,
And at the time, the cheapest one you could get was fucking like the same price as a fucking Toyota Camry or fucking.
Exactly.
But the thing is, those
With-
and it was
Teslas,
nice too.
those Teslas are good on, but they're not road trip cars yet. I mean,
No. No.
you can't drive
Right.
cross country without
the only
having to stop the charge every so often.
that
Exactly.
I find that contrary that they are perfect that makes them perfect road trip cars because it encourages you to stop, brake, fucking enjoy sights, shit like that. You know, hey, I have to stop and sit for a bit. I at least get to watch Netflix on a nice mountain vista. Go to the shop.
That's true.
Go restaurant. Visit the locals.
They could make
The
it so that
only- No,
Tesla
because
charging stations or
it's
whatever would be
like
located in touristy areas.
Now the
it's
only
like
problem,
every 2 hours.
the only,
And what
it's-
if you get stranded and you get like like you said, tourist areas? Like you can end up getting stranded in the middle of nowhere.
now it's
Tow,
not,
tow a diesel electric generator with you.
I saw
So
that
you can just
shit
fucking- yeah.
and no. So no.
Easy.
Well, first and foremost, what I was going to say is the one problem that I do see with Teslas is they are mainly located in the Western Hemisphere of America right now.
Mhm.
I see
you
a lot
wanna
of
go
them
on a-
here.
There's a lot of them there because there's
There's a lot of I see a
there's
lot
few,
of them here
but
in
there's
Ohio.
not a lot here. And I'm in terms of superchargers and shit like that, I'm not
Actually,
seeing a lot of them.
A place near here, a town like 2 towns over, just put in a bank of fucking Tesla charger stations at their.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
no, there's a few like
I'm sure there's a
I leave
bunch
my
in
house,
New
I
York
see at
and
least
shit like
4
that.
different ones.
But the main thing that I've seen in terms of mass arrays of fucking superchargers and shit like that is that they're mainly based closer to where Tesla is mainly based, which is the Western Hemisphere. So
Yeah.
a lot in, Nevada, California, fucking Washington, Oregon.
Well,
Rocky
didn't he
Mountain
move
area, shit like
didn't he
that.
move all his businesses to Texas? So
I mean, there's some in Texas, a lot in Texas and shit like that too. Again, I haven't seen
Yeah.
an updated map of fucking Tesla superchargers recently,
Yeah.
so
yeah, no.
Yeah, but not only that,
it's
but I
still,
mean,
they're
it's like-
still not.
They've
they're
got to
not
get it more
still
out there.
fully there yet.
Yeah, they've got to get it more out there, and not only that, but like I said, they've got to get that battery technology down too.
Right.
They got to figure out the fucking batteries, so that they can make them hold more
They need to figure out
They do
batteries
last
so
a
they
little
can
bit
hold
longer than 2
more.
hours, but
and
yeah,
longer.
But,
a
like,
little bit longer.
They need longer, and then they also need more. For like the average people like us. Because
main thing
yeah,
Tes-
we can buy a Tesla,
Right.
and Teslas are like what 50 to possibly 100 grand.
Well,
But if your
the minimum
battery
at the time
fails,
was 50. Now I think a minimum for one is like 80 grand.
but still, like if your battery finally fails, that's the price. That's a amazing down payment for a brand new Ford Focus right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, if your
$20,000 battery.
But again, if your battery fails, then you also have Tesla coverage, which is another thing Tesla comes with. You got their coverage for pretty much a good majority of the year. It's
But that's just a year. Your battery is gonna be fine for a year.
they also have paid programs on top.
No,
of that.
Tesla has like ridiculous customer support.
Yeah.
Like if you buy a Tesla,
I
like
don't-
if you buy a Tesla, you become part of like an elite club.
It's still
And they'll, like,
$20,000 to fix that car.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's the thing is your insurance is going to cover a chunk of that,
And
and they don't charge customers $20K for it.
but
At least
the
not
same
in one
time-
lump,
But at the same time, Isaac's right. They're expecting most of the people where if
because
you
I
have a
think it's
problem with
8
your
years. Like I think there's like 8 years, and then it'll start to
Right.
be at like 80%.
But that's the
Right,
thing,
but the
though. That's the
point is-
thing, though.
the point
Most
Isaac's
people who
making
own a
is
Tesla right now,
are rich
they weren't
and
bought.
can afford it.
They were like that, and also they weren't bought brand new, so they don't get that luxury.
Oh,
Because as soon
that's
as
a fair
the
point.
person who buys that car brand new and they get rid of it, that warranty's gone.
Yeah,
for the
but
next
as soon as
person.
it becomes a used vehicle, then it's no longer.
So say you just bought a used Tesla and your battery fails after a few months, that's
Yeah.
you paying $20,000 out of pocket.
Fair point.
Yeah.
But that's why I would buy one straight from the fucking Tesla itself, because I get to customize it and shit like that then. Yay.
True.
But then when you customize it, then you're paying 140,
You're paying way more than
160,000.
Yeah, way more money.
oh yeah, because you're adding all the packages and whatnot. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
want all the packages.
By the way, but if you didn't know, it costs $10,000 to add autopilot to your Tesla.
Yep.
10,000.
That AI is
Speaking-
not cheap.
Speaking of stupid and shitty options, a while ago, I want to say way back when you were, I think I want to say like 2015, 2016, when you were making a car online from like Chevy, and you know how like this was like the start of like, you can replace the badges to like a black badge.
Okay.
Mm.
Those are like $500.
Yep.
just to do that.
Yep.
And then it was like an extra $500 if you want the matching wheels.
I don't know how much it. I don't know if this came from the fucking dealer. Never mind,
It's some
I
of
don't
these
know what I'm
packages, some of these like extra packages when you're customizing a car is stupid. Like it's the same as it was back in like 2002
Actually-
because I have the window sticker from my car. I have a 2002 Mitsubishi Eclipse,
Yeah.
and I have the window sticker, and it's got all the packages, and like some of these packages are still a thing like to this day, like a moonroof or power seats.
So, buds, I can check the Model S, Model 3, Model X, or Model Y for Tesla. Which price?
And the
do you-
Model 3 is probably the most expensive one with all options because you can get the plaid option.
I thought the
Which
Model
is-
X was the most expensive one.
No, the Model S, the Model 3 would be the most expensive because you can get the plaid edition to that, and that right now is the fastest production car of hitting zero to 60 miles per hour in like
3.1 seconds
3.1 for the
Yep.
plaid.
for the Model 3. Yes, all-wheel
No,
drive.
is that the plaid?
The Plaid.
Because the plaid hits 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. I think it's like 1.9. We'll Google this.
1.9. It's insanity.
Google.
It's the fastest fuck car.
Yeah. They beat the Dodge Demon. The
So
Dodge
here are
Demon
the-
was like 2 something.
The Model S goes for $104,000 off the bat. The Model Y goes for $65,000 off the bat,
There you go.
with an estimated range of 405 for the
Yeah.
S and 330 for the Y.
The Model 3 plaid 0 to 60 is 1.9 seconds.
It's insanity. It's fucking fast.
Yeah. the
I would never
Model
need to
S-
go that fast.
the
I mean,
Model
I
S
can
by
get to the.
itself is saying it's 3.1, and the Model Y is 4.8, with top speed.
I was gonna say, like,
and
The Model it's the Model S plaid, my bad, not the Model 3. But the Model S plaid is $135,990.
Jesus Christ.
The chunk of money.
Whose name is the reference from this?
There's
It's
the Plaid.
the Model S plaid, whose name is referenced to the movie Spaceballs. It travels 96 miles on one charge, hits a top speed of 200 miles per hour, and sprints to 60 miles per hour in 1.99 seconds. Tesla says
Yep.
it played by 3 motors for good over 1,000 horses.
Yeah, the normal Model S is dual
Insane.
motor. The Model S Plaid is fucking tri-motored, and both of them are all-wheel drive.
They just beat the Dodge Demon, which was the
Alright.
fastest production car and is still the only production car to do wheelies.
So I'm checking the fucking Model S right now or Model S Plaid and seeing how much I can fucking make it.
It's absolutely bonkers though that they've got a vehicle
Right.
that's that fast. That's like
Adding
street
red,
legal.
Adding red is $2,500.
They sank back in 2005. They had a
Adding-
car already doing 1,000 horses,
Adding the
and that was the
special-
Bugatti Veyron Super Sport.
Adding the
Oh,
special
yes, yes,
wheels makes
true.
it adds $4,500.
Yep.
And before that, it was the McLaren, wasn't it?
Don't know.
Interior black and white, $2,000. Oh, autopilot went down. It's now $6,000.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Full self-driving capability, $12,000.
Oh my god.
Add a wall connector for $400, mobile connector for $200.
Okay.
And the
So-
vehicle price is now $156,990 for a
So
fully
after the-
maxed out, as much as you can pay a Model S Plaid.
So after the Bugatti in
Fucking
2005, as I said, there was a car called the SSC Ultimate Aero, and then it was the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport in 2010, and then in 2017, it's the Koenigsegg Regera RS. But the thing is, these are just the fastest cars in the world at the year. These
Yeah.
aren't technically production cars because some of these cars,
Right.
even you have to apply an application to even get approved. So technically, these aren't production cars because these aren't cars.
They're custom
That a
made.
normal
they're made
person-
they're made for each client.
they're not a car that every person can go out and
Right.
buy.
Yeah, no, I
They're either
remember
made for a
Deadmau5
specific
got in
client.
big shit for that actually because he bought like I think it was a like either was it a Lambo or a Ferrari?
He bought a McLaren Senna that he actually
Ah.
eventually sold.
Yeah, and McLaren made a contract with him basically saying he wasn't allowed to modify it or change it or anything like that or sell it or do anything
was-
with it like that was like that they didn't approve and
But
he
yeah.
went and got it wrapped like ridiculously
Mm-hmm.
and fucking like
But yeah, like
yeah.
they still do that shit to this day. Like if you want to buy a brand new Ford GT, I don't think you can anymore because I think the application process closed.
Yeah.
But like
I think it's same thing with like Rolls Royce. Fucking once you buy a car from them, you're under contract. If you want anything done with the car, you have to get it done by Rolls Royce.
but
Mhm.
Rolls Royce
They'll
is
fly
still
people out to you
Rolls
if you
Royce
do
is
it, but-
technically a production car though.
Exactly.
Unlike these hyper cars and sport
Yeah.
and supercars. I think the
Yeah. I remember
Lamborghini
when the newer Ford GT came out, we got posters for it when I was working over at the
Mhm.
Ford dealership. We got like nice posters of it and shit like that had like the
Yeah.
full spec breakdown and everything like
but
that.
yeah, those aren't
Mo-
production cars. 'Cause you
yeah,
gotta
most
buy from-
most of our other vehicles had like an MSRP that didn't.
Right.
No, because I just saw a video about this, I think today or something, about a guy who got randomly lucky who has a really good car collection. And he's not like, a big influencer or whatnot. He's a fucking landscaper.
Yeah, just a dude who has a nice.
It's
car
just a
collection.
random normal dude who saw that they were doing an application process and shot his shot. And he actually got approved. And he said that the process is a fucking experience itself. And
Yeah.
they
Well, dude, because
you
yeah,
get-
they fly you out so you can try the car before you like even buy it. Like once they've
but
got
he
your
didn't- I don't
application
think they
approved.
didn't mention that. They just say that
Because I know
that-
that I think it's Audi will do that if you buy their more expensive cars.
they'll get in contact with you and then they'll have someone talk to you about what do you want on this car. And you can choose whatever paint job you want. You can choose all types of shit. Except like if you're doing Lamborghinis or Ferraris or whatnot, you have to do a specific color they have.
Yeah.
And if you paint your car, so say you own a Ferrari and you paint it a Lamborghini color, there's an odd chance they're sending you a cease and desist.
Yeah. Yeah, they might sue you. Yeah, because that, like I said, that's what I mean. It's like a breach of contract situation, right? And that's like one of the problems that I think it was with like, there's like a lot of artists who do that. They'll buy like a Lambo, like a super high end one, and fucking like put like Ford Blue on it, and they'll get sued, and they'll be like, yeah,
That's if they buy it brand new. Like the guy I watch on YouTube, he goes by the Stradman, and he's got like this big multi-million-dollar like car collection.
yeah,
And he's got a Bugatti Veyron that he did a bright wrap on. He's got a Ferrari that he did this like Lamborghini purple on.
yeah.
And he hasn't bought any of these cars that I know brand new. So
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. I think if you buy a car, especially one that's that fucking expensive, I get that they're trying to maintain a brand or whatever the fuck it is, but you should be able to paint that bitch however the fuck you want.
I think with Lamborghinis
I want
and
mine doing it.
Ferraris,
My guy's doing it.
I think
Yeah.
you can paint your car whatever color you want. But I think with some of the colors that I was saying, like I think those are specifically colors that Lamborghini owns. Because I think it was I think the purple he painted his Ferrari was like I can't say it, but it was like Provolos purple or something like that.
Yeah.
That Lamborghini, they own that color. That's why he thought he would
If
get
you-
sued.
Right. If you color a Lamborghini a completely different color, then that's fine. But if you try
Yeah,
to
no.
color match it itself to paint
There's-
over it or whatever,
There's people
then-
that got all these crazy colors on Lamborghinis or like crazy pattern wraps.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to get that weird, confusing ass wrap. You know what I mean? Like they do for when they're testing out cars on streets, and they don't want people taking pictures.
Mhm.
I think they
Oh,
call it
because-
dazzle, like dazzle camo or whatever, and it's
Yeah,
just a
because
bunch of
those
symbols.
Mhm.
Yeah, because with those wraps, it doesn't catch the angle of the car.
Yeah, so like doesn't
you
matter
can't-
where you take
so
a picture.
no
of the
matter
car,
what-
you can't
yeah.
see the lines. Yeah.
You won't see what kind of car it is already, but
Yeah,
you still some of
so-
the cars you could still tell.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can like I remember seeing one that it was like very clearly a new Audi or like no, it was a Porsche. It was a Porsche and it was clearly the new 911. Like everybody was like, obviously this is the new 911, and you could see all the lines. Like I mean, the paint, the design they had on it looked fucking awesome. Like, cause I just think it looks cool. Like all those fucking random ass symbols all over the car. it looks cool, but I mean, like you could tell exactly what it was. You were like, yeah, that front end is very clearly like.
If I
like,
ever got a car fucking wrapped or painted or something, I would want it wrapped cell shaded, just like a Borderlands car.
oh my god, dude, yes.
I've
Forget
seen
my
that happen.
idea.
I've seen that happen a couple of times, specifically Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth when he got his Tesla done like that, and I guarantee it cost a fuck ton of money. And
I want to get an old caddy that has like those nice lines,
Oh yeah,
like an old Cadillac with those nice sharp like lines. That'd be easy, right? Modern cars are all round.
That's the thing. I could also take a trash car and do that, and it would look fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
Just wrap
true.
it to make it look like a trash car. But
yeah,
it
just
looks like a good
spray
trash
dark
car.
lines, like spray dark lines along the edges, and then just like fade it out, like with a little bit of shadow, like feathering shadow along the edges of that, and
A
boom.
light black outline around all the rust spots, and that would be
Yeah.
fucking sick as shit.
Yeah, exactly. That'd look awesome.
But yeah,
Fuck, I wish my car was shittier. I'd do that to it.
It's called it's actually a thing people do, and it's called it's got patina.
Oh yeah, I know. Those are my favorite. Like I love like rat rod style cars that like they make them look like shitty, but they're not. like they're balling, but
really
they
quickly,
look.
before we move on to anything else, that's while we're talking about shitty cars. I've seen this happen a couple of times, and I want to do it myself. I want a car where you take the body off of it, completely flip it around, and put it back on, so it looks like you're driving it backwards, but you're driving it forwards.
Yeah, so you're like
Everybody's
sitting, basically
facing
looking towards the
forward,
trunk. Yeah,
looking out the trunk.
yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
I love that. I want to do it so badly.
I think it's a brilliant plan. You should do that.
I should totally do
Buds,
that.
donate to the Patreon, please, down below. There's a link down there. Click it and donate to it so that Curtis can do that.
It's legal in Detroit. They don't give a fuck about anything.
Put your hands up for Detroit. I love this city.
But yeah,
Put
so
your hands up. Sorry.
we've been talking about some fun cars, some definitely interesting luxury cars, and some interesting cars and shit. I think best way to end
Those
this,
cannabis car ideas are freeware. You take them.
absolutely. And if we haven't mentioned it yet, buds, please let us know down below. What are your favorite cars? What are some concepts you have? What would be some great ideas for alternative energy sources for vehicles and shit like that? And now it is time. I have some fucking pictures to show you guys.
Yes.
So
Yes. We have.
we're going.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. So
Look at this graph. If you buds want to see these pictures that Curtis is talking about right now, go to our Discord channel down below in the description, and you can see on the weekly topics section these pictures that he's about to share right now. You won't see them real time, but if you're lucky in the future and you go to that Discord channel, you might catch it.
Exactly. So if you don't know what we're talking about, go to the weekly topics page on our Discord, or head over to our YouTube and you can watch the video in full where it's already there. Or if you're already watching, hi.
Hey. It's good to have you here. Thanks.
Absolutely.
My dabbing panda approves of you being here.
So, first and foremost, this is the first thing on the page that really got me interested.
Oop.
All right.
It's not
Showing up as
it's showing up as a file.
an AVIF.
Okay, then don't. Yeah, we should probably not click that. I thought it was a picture. Deleting that one.
Oh boy.
All right. I hope the rest aren't like that.
Oh jeez. Oh boy.
Oh, what's this one? Nope. These are all.
It's
photos.
also an AVIF.
Okay. I have fucking head up.
What the fuck's an AVIF?
I thought they were downloading as fucking PNGs when I did this. So, we'll go back to like this real quick. Technical difficulties.
AVIF is an image saved in the AV1 image file format, developed by Alliance for Open Media.
Yeah, Discord doesn't support it.
Now, here's the question: can you download them as? Can you like choose like another extension, like JPEG or PNG?
Might be able to rename it to .png.
That may work. I think that does work in some circumstances.
No, the fuck you are not!
Same.
Yes, I'm penis man. I'm not actually penis man or suction cup man. Though I wish I could climb a building with suction cups.
It appears to have
That'd
not
be pretty
worked that
fucking
way,
cool.
Specifically. God damn it.
Share your screen.
What is? It'll mess up video.
That's true. That's true. Ah, you could use your screen snipping tool to snip the images. It may take a little longer, but we'll just banter while you do it. So,
Absolutely.
banter, banter.
About one vehicle, I can get you guys the next ones.
Bantery, banter, 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 and banter, 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 banter. You know, buds, remember that? I remember that very fondly.
That was a thing.
Oh, Isaac's digging in the cowtails.
Oh god, the cowtails.
Cowtails.
There's not cowtails in them.
That's sad.
The Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, well, that's not sad. That's awesome.
All right,
Jolly Ranchers are fantastic.
here we go. So, first one that I got for us,
First one.
gentlemen, the Honda Fuya Ho.
Bro.
Sorry, Fuya Joe.
Bro, okay, first and foremost, it looks like a futuristic toaster.
Absolutely.
Second of all, I need one. I want it. I want it so bad. I want it so bad, dude. It's amazing. Like, this thing is, it's
literally a futuristic purple toaster, and it's fucking incredible.
or like a Potemobile.
Oh yeah, it's like a fucking Potemobile that is all encased into one and walled in. But yeah,
I want to stand in the back of it and wave like the queen while you guys drive around and like do donuts. like that thing looks amazing. Like,
oh yeah.
I can't imagine it goes super fast.
Probably not, and it's probably very top heavy. But also on top of that, here's the inside. The fucking door has.
Are those subs?
Subs, tweeters, and speakers. And
dude, you'd be sitting in that thing and it'd be like boom, boom.
Imagine the Alley A theme song in this bitch.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
It would be absolutely fucking in.
We'd be driving down the street and the whole thing would be like.
Why does it look like I would need to jump into the seat?
I know, it's really high, right? Like,
it looks really high up, like it's up on a.
But look at the size of those seats, though. Like, I'm thinking this thing is the size of like a golf cart. So, do you think maybe it has one of those rectangular battery platforms that are on the ground? You know, those battery platform bases that they've got now for vehicles. Do you think it's one of those? So it's like really bottom heavy, and that's why they can afford to do the weird shape.
It's probably possible.
Because I mean, it looks to me like it's like a very, like the size of the seat. Unless the people sitting in the seats are giants, then that's like the size of a golf cart.
Right. But
so
for you, the next bit. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be.
Dude, it's like an El Camino mixed with a boat.
El Camino.
It's like an El Camino mixed with a boat. It's like a character from Cars.
I don't know what the front. I'm pretty sure that's the back end we're looking at, but
no, that's definitely. It's like an El Camino with no nose.
Where do you get in?
Where do you get in? Oh, the front hatch open. The front opens. You can see the line following the window there. See like the window edge.
You have to climb in like a fucking jungle gym. That has to be
yeah,
a
like
trunk.
you have to like. But the seats are facing that way, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't really know what car this is, to be honest.
What is? Dude, that's got to be like a Photoshop. It's got to be.
Dodge Deborah?
Dude, it's like. It's like a truck. It's like a truck with a birth defect.
If this is a real concept designed by Dodge, this has to be in the early 2000s when
Resto, no, dude, this is gotta be like 80s.
When Resto cars were a thing, because Dodge's company Mopar was also making. Chrysler was making a few. They made the Prowler that looks like a 30s hot rod, and then they also made the PT Cruiser. If anything, this has to be like around that era.
Here, I'm gonna Google this one.
But it's too round. It's got like, it's like, I don't know. Like I don't understand.
Got him!
It looks like a character from Cars. Like is what it looks like. But I don't even know, man, because like it's got like.
All right, I typed in Dodge Deborah and it just showed me a whole bunch of pictures of a girl with her dog.
Oh. Not racy pictures, right?
No.
Okay, good.
All PG.
Okay, good. I was gonna say we fucking jump on that report button.
Hold on. Here, I'm gonna send you this one so you guys can make fun of it while I try to figure out the other one.
All right.
Oh, Diora. Dodge Diora.
Diora. Not Deborah.
Not Deborah. But here's the
Okay, first of all, I'm not making fun of that at all. I'm not even remotely. I fucking think that's baller. That reminds me of something from like F-Zero. And I fucking.
Oh my god, we were looking at the back.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
This
that's the
thing
back.
is, but it's way worse than I thought.
Does the front open up like I thought? I swear to God, the front opens
Hold
up and
on.
that's how you get in.
Just give me. Hold on, Shank. Give me.
Unless you have to dive through the window like Dukes of Hazzard, because I mean,
Shank.
I can't see that.
Shank. Bam. Oh, come
It's
on.
a GIF.
Hey, send it with a JPEG.
Well, I don't know what I think it's Jiffy peanut butter.
God damn it. Save image. JPEG image.
Jiffy peanut butter.
Okay. Fucking boop, boop. Technical difficulties. You guys gotta
That's okay.
trust me on this.
So the rocket car, I would own the shit out of that white and black triangle. But the only problem with the three-wheel design is that three-wheeled vehicles fall over.
Look closer. That front wheel's too.
Well, even if it's a double wide, it's still centered.
There we go.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
That's the
Wait,
front of the vehicle.
What happened to the what? Wait, what? What is what? But it does the thing, and so it like lifts up on the windshield, and then the thing rotates like 90 degrees,
Right,
and
but not
stabs
enough
your
room-
passenger in the junk.
But not enough to get the fucking passenger in from their side. But you have to go around the steering wheel.
So you got to go
which is
in
floating.
and then over. And yeah, the steering wheel is like it's like in the sidewall. Like it's like it goes into the sidewall, like and down under like.
Right.
But it looks like a tailgate almost when it
By the way, the
rotates.
truck
And
bed
is that bar
And the truck bed is completely covered too.
like tonneau cover style?
Hold on, I got another image.
Like, but it's like,
Got a new image.
and it's like, well, I mean, I assume the engine's back there, right? Because it's obviously not in the front. What did they do? Why did they do? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I get it.
Okay, now, are you guys ready for the best part of this, though?
Huh.
Ow.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, I could see that. Like, you could kind of get into the passenger seat from there. Like, you go in straight, and then you go to the left, and then you have to do some really awkward maneuvering. And if you had any people in the back, that would be shitty for them. They'd be fucking, they're claustrophobic. Fuck.
Oh, absolutely. Now,
You're not getting into that fast.
what the best part of it is, though, someone made a concept for 2022,
Bro!
and it looks sick as fuck.
That's fucking fire, dude! Bro!
There's
Okay,
a-
make that one. Make the shit out of that. The other one's real. Make that one real.
Yeah,
Someone.
These are obviously just CGI concepts, but
I mean,
That
get that
one
surfboard
is-
out of here. I don't give a fuck about a surfboard, but I mean, fuck, dude.
yeah. The surfboards just strapped there. I thought those were like solar panels or some shit. Nope.
So that's
scrap-
what I'm saying. Replace that with solar panels.
Fuck yeah. That shit would be awesome.
Dude, that's so fucking lit. It's incredible. And I mean, the seat design looks kind of cool too. It's got those bowl like egg fucking holder type seats.
Oh yeah.
That's death if you wreck though.
Alright.
Oh, no way, man. They'd have like crumple zones all up in that shit. You're seated super far from the back.
So let's see if this works then.
Those seats probably have a 4-point harness. And they fully encompass you in a bubble if you fucking get into an accident. The like seats like make one of those Zorb balls around you. So you just go even if you go flying out of the car, you just start rolling down the road like a fucking
That don't work. God damn it.
start rolling down the road like a football.
Let me see.
That's what happens to smart cars. Smart cars get like wrapped in a fucking like safety skirt. And if they get hit from the right angle, they'll just fucking roll down the road like a fucking golf ball.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Alright, that didn't work.
Hmm.
Alright,
Daddy, chill.
God damn it. I gotta find this picture then.
Oh, good. Seriously though, that concept, like honestly, like it looks like it's fucking. Like I don't know, man. It definitely has an interesting shape. I like the giant fucking windshield in the front.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
It's an interesting concept for sure.
It looks like it has like a Star Trek style center console thing
Oh, you want Star
instead
Trek
of a
style?
fucking like steering wheel.
You want
It's just got like a center column.
You want Star Trek style?
Yeah, I love Star Trek style shit. I've been playing Star Trek Online on Twitch recently.
Oh,
Links
God
below.
damn it. I gotta fucking...
More Jiffy peanut butter.
I know. Hold.
Hold on. Hold on for a moment. I just died in your arms tonight.
There we go.
Oh
Bam.
my god.
I give you the Mazda EX 005.
First of all, color choice on point.
Spot on.
Second of all, it looks like a 3-wheel vehicle. So I'm really not sure about that. But
It is a 3-wheeled vehicle.
that's fucking lit. It looks like it would drive like 2 miles per hour. but
Oh yeah, it would probably be
But,
absolutely fucking terrible.
But I would love if I was rich and I had like a big fucking like compound of some kind. I would love to have one of those just to like putt around and bomb from like one end of my compound to the other end. Like it's like, oh, I'm going to the animal genetic testing laboratory. I'll be back for dinner, and then jump in one of those and like putt away.
Alright. And the last one is probably pretty apparent to anyone who's a fan of Forza. And again, I gotta fucking JPEG these again. Peg them.
Curtis is professional at
It's not a
pegging.
concept car. It's a real car.
I know. This one isn't a concept car. This one's real.
Yeah, that's real.
It's the Peely.
The
Yeah, they
Peely
actually have
P50.
there's a company in America actually that will help you buy and import them. I remember seeing it on a TV show. Well, I didn't see it on the show. I saw it on a clip of the show on YouTube. But basically, this guy went to go visit a company in America, and what they do is they specifically import those cars.
Yeah.
And like do all of the like dealing with like shipping and importing and everything.
So these are obviously fucking rear-driven, fucking 3-wheeled vehicles, steering in the front, fucking very tiny, fits one. That's the basic gist of it. And you're right, this isn't a concept car. This car obviously already exists. However, someone has made a concept based on this concept.
Got him!
What if it was
So
an
that's a
F1
fucking
car?
Formula. That's a Formula One.
Exactly. But what if the Peely was a Formula One car?
How
See,
would you fit in that?
This is exactly how it would look.
Through the window?
This is exactly how the car feels like. You
No,
know,
I mean,
if you tune it up to max stats in Forza Horizon. This is exactly the way it would probably look.
I mean, it's like,
Just the way it drives. It fucking
all
rips.
right, I'm ready to drive. Let's go. I'm gonna be the fucking F1 champion. like fucking,
That's how it already is.
like fucking. Ring. That'd be fucking wild, dude. Like my knees would be out the side windows. Like the side windows would have to be open because my knees would be sticking out them while I'm driving down the road. I'd be like,
Okay.
It'll be just like the original Peely. You got your floorboard.
so to be fair, I think I would like to drive one just once. Just to say I did. Because I mean they're really cool looking.
If I'm gonna drive any of these, it's going to be where is it? This one.
I was gonna say, give me that red one. And the fuel system that you talked about earlier, where you smoke weed and it like somehow compresses the weed smoke and turns it into power. Oh,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
literally a picture from Forza Horizon.
I know.
Yep.
But I want it in real life, and you can't stop me. You fuck.
Yep. So like little Tyke's paint job.
Damn right. I saw
And,
one earlier
honestly-
that had a fucking derpy Spider-Man on it, flying on a wing of a plane, but I can't find it now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But I mean, that is pretty fucking sweet.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it kind of vaguely looks like you chopped up like the front off a little plane. You know what I mean? Like if there was like a small single engine plane, it kind of looks like you literally just chopped right behind the front window and put a wheel back there and got rid of the propeller. Like that's what it looks like. The shape.
Oh.
It's like it looks
I
like
got
somebody just like brutalized a plane.
I think I got the perfect one for Isaac. As soon as I do this, boop, splat.
Bam. Oh my fuck.
That's about right.
Skull.
Jesus.
Spoiler. Massive monster lifted wheels. Powered by Peely.
Yeah, that's intense as fuck, dude.
Either out on it.
But yeah, those are just some of the fun ones that I found, buds.
I'll own those three right there. The little tiny toy one and then the F1 like one. I'll own
Yeah.
those of them.
100%. 100%. See, I like I said, I would want that red one
If
for
it was-
sure.
If it was hemp powered and lime.
But it would have to run. But it would have to be lime green, yeah, and it would have to be run, and it would have to run by me just smoking a shit ton of weed in there. Just as I smoke the weed, it gets sucked into a ventilation system that compresses it, that burns it, and turns it into like
Okay.
weed fuel.
I want one of those, but I want it purple, and I also want the fucking tall boy fucking interchanging that I was talking
Oh
about.
yeah, yeah.
But on top of that, I want it to have fucking an electronic LED grill plate and headlights that can fucking move based on what energy drink is inside of it. So it can smile, be angry, be drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can even have like weed beverages and put weed beverages in there, and it'll make it so it gets really good miles per gallon, but it doesn't go super duper fast.
Oh yeah. And the entire time it plays slow ride.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Oh my god, no, that'd be fucking beautiful.
But yeah,
That'd
those
be-
are all the concepts I have.
Yeah.
Buzz, do you have any really quick ones?
I don't have any directly chosen out, unfortunately. I was relying on your list being extensive, but I
It
think
was a
that
pretty
Isaac is.
extensive list.
Yeah, but I think Isaac may be quickly Googling. I don't know. He seems to be
I can't
Googling.
open my browser.
Oh yeah, no, he's not
If
Googling.
you just knew of any off the top of your head. Oh, real quick, I'll give you Buds one to Google real quick. This one is called the Rin Speed Extreme. This is a car that looks pretty funky, pretty modular and wonky and shit. Well, it does look modular, specifically because the back half of it is actually a speedboat that you can pull off, and it becomes basically a dune buggy with a little inflatable hovercraft speed craft that attaches to it.
That's incredible.
Yep.
I think I've seen that.
It was extended on a Mercedes-Benz M-Class chassis.
Yep, seen it.
So yeah,
Dude, that's fucking brilliant.
The thing is crazy.
Well,
So check that out.
that actually reminds me. I think it was one of the presidents of the United States used to scare the shit out of people who would visit the White House because he owned an amphibious car.
Oh yeah.
And he would fucking drive at the lake that was on the property, like the little pond or the little lake that's on the property or whatever.
Drive through.
And he'd start saying, "Oh no, the brakes are out, the brakes are out," and shit like that, and fucking like freak out and that kind of thing. Then he'd drive into the lake, and obviously he'd be completely fine. It's an amphibious car. Forget who it was.
Lyndon Johnson.
Ah, that's the one, Lyndon Johnson. Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, he used to fuck with people like really bad by doing that.
Like
Just
JFK.
like. Yeah.
He's president now.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, things happened.
Haha, joke's on you. Well, it's actually all over your wife.
Oh, God.
Okay, so anyway, this is the dark humor you get for making it to the end of the podcast.
That's true, you made it all the way here, buds. Congratulations. I'm sorry.
Hey. Well, it's good to know that Lyndon Johnson was the reason that convertible cars were no longer used by the president.
That's true. That's true. It was all his fault.
Totally his fault on both aspects.
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I think this is a good point to end it. I'm getting giggly. And saying conspiratorial shit. Sic semper tyrannis. But with all that being said, Buds, thank you so much for joining us for the Good Buds podcast as we've been talking about this weird way of ending the gas crisis. I think we've got some pretty good concepts.
We solved it.
Nothing set in stone yet, I don't think.
No, solved.
We're gonna have to fucking talk some more over with scientists and shit like that. Shank.
Sorry, it set in stoned. Sorry, stoned.
Oh, we've set in stone, but it's not.
Yeah, set in stone. Yeah, I thought I said set in stoned.
Damn
so.
Yeah. But with that being
Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, we're still gonna need some answers. So with all that being said, Buds, let us know. Social medias, comment section, Discord, wherever it is that you can write to us and let us know what are your ideas for solving this gas crisis. What is your solutions for doing this?
Fix
and
it.
That? Non-political. We're talking specifically scientific. If you want to get political, Facebook, go there.
Yeah, Twitter. I heard Twitter is really political.
Yeah, it's acceptable there.
Yeah.
With all that being said, thank you for joining us. Be sure to catch this somewhere. This, that. Anything I'm missing?
As we said before earlier on, check out the social media links down below in the description, as well as the Discord link, our Patreon link, and like, comment, subscribe. Share this with all of your homies all over the internet. Any bud that comes and checks us out is a new appreciated bud, and we appreciate every single one of you for doing that. And I think pretty much, aside from sponsors, we're looking for sponsors. Contact us on Instagram or
no, contact us on anything else but Instagram.
Yeah, but well, if you contact us on Instagram, start off with the words "we're legit." If you're listening this far in, and you start off the message with "we're legit," like that's the first words you say in the message, we'll read the rest of the message. If the first words don't say "we're legit," then we'll just probably look past.
Just email us.
Yeah, email. Yeah, that works.
Just email us.
But sponsors.
Exactly. But with all that being said, I think Isaac, you got anything else left?
No.
Okay.
No more Jolly Ranchers or a beverage or anything?
Oh shit, Hank, you're laying your joint.
Hold on, I have another one.
Okay, light that one instead. Buds at home. If you got something to toke on, now's the time to do it for the final time. Let us blaze it. Toke toke kaboke. And with all of that, for the third time, thank you, Buds, so much for watching. We're going to roll one for the road, and we will see you next week on the Good Buds Podcast.
Later, buds.
Later.